have a letter from local 637 IPO.
I would like to read that letter to the public, for the record. It's dated October 30th, 2017, and is addressed to Dear President Denise, President DeFranco. The IPO Local 637 is addressing this letter to you and your fellow council members in reference to the status of the new police department station. A letter was sent to you and members of the town council on December 1st, 2016. The intention of that letter was to advise the town that the union agrees that something has to be done in reference to the deplorable, undersized, hazardous work conditions that your police department employees currently operate out of. Since the letter was sent, we have received no notification from the Forster Town Council with their plans to improve the working conditions, either with fixing known issues or expediting a building project. Chief Zeal has, however, discussed with union members the layout of the proposed building design and the steps the building committee has taken. The union has been advised from town officials and residents of Forster that there were several agencies that took a tour, inspected the station, and noted several safety concerns for your town employees and citizens. The union agrees that if that plan was to be approved, then it would drastically reduce the liability and safety concerns. The union has been supplied 3 inspection reports that were conducted at the present Forster Police Department at 182 Howard Hill Road. The first report the union has reviewed was the Rhode Island Interlocal Trust, which was inspected in January of 2016. There were 14 recommendations noted in that report. As noted in that report, the electrical system needs to have an entire evaluation conducted by a licensed and insured contractor. The trust further requested a plan of action for the removal or repair of the knob and tube wiring within 30 days. To our knowledge, only minor repairs have been made, leaving the liability and safety concerns still present. The union was also supplied with the Rhode Island Police Accreditation Commission report, which was conducted on February 4th, 2016. This report was intended to provide steps to meet compliance, also decrease the town's potential liability. This report noted that the main focus of inspection was the physical requirements necessary to meet compliance with the Rhode Island Police Accreditation standards. The following areas were evaluated with several requirements not met: communications, main entrance, conference room, interview, juvenile holding room, holding facility, prisoner processing, property and evidence control. The union was also supplied with the Rhode Island Division of State Fire Marshal's Inspection Report 16-264-IS, which was conducted on March 9th, 2016. Certified Fire Marshal Inspection Eric Kerning. This report listed 13 violations with a notation that the violations shall be corrected within 30 days of notice. After reviewing of these reports, it is evident that the building should not be used as a public building as it stands today. From violations not limited to ADA, American Disabilities Act, accessibilities, health, concerns of mold, creosote, lead, radon, to safety concerns of structural integrity, electrical system, walkways, stairways, as well as RIPAC standards. With that in mind, a public building that serves as an emergency headquarters for Police Communications Center requires special accommodations to be compliant with these practices. It has also come to the attention of the union that IPO Local 502, Situate Police, we're operating under similar hazardous working conditions to include the concerns and/or presence of mold, asbestos, diminished air quality, and the structural integrity of the building itself. On September 14th, 2017, there was a public meeting where the Situate Town Council approved the new police department building. In the public meeting, it was also advised that the Rhode Island Interlocal Trust advised the previous Situate Town Council members in 2014 of the hazardous conditions of the police building. However, no action was taken, thus leaving their employees in a hazardous and unhealthy working environment. As stated in the last letter, the current police building increased civil liability against the town of Forster, violates state and federal building and labor laws. Building codes and historically has hindered compliance with the law enforcement best practices that jeopardize insurance coverage, to include officer safety, as well as safety and security of citizens who enter the building. Thus, the union is requesting you, the town of Forster, to respond in writing with a timeline of your plan of action to correct, improve the insufficiencies of this building while a new building is discussed. We, as the union, understand the financial difficulties that a small town has. However, a price should not be placed on safety of your employees you entrust to maintain peace and order in your town, of your town. You are also invited to attend IPO, International Brotherhood of Police Officers, Local 637 monthly meeting if you wish to discuss this. Respectively submitted, IPDO Local 637 Board. Ray Peters, President. Mike Kitson, Vice President. Joseph Cole, Treasurer. That is the letter that's on the agenda.
Thank you. What is the pleasure of the council?
Make a motion to take it under advisement at this point.
Second.
And I would also intend to be attending that meeting, if you could give me a reminder.
I'd like to know what that means as well.
Seconded by Chris. So, discussion.
I'm sure they're aware of the committee building that's been meeting. I know.
Yeah, no, she's saying
I'm
she's
talking
aware, I'm sure they're aware that there is a meeting.
I think my assessment of this, the bottom line is that they're looking for a time frame. They're looking to see what we have in mind and how it
They got a
progresses.
crystal ball?
Well, no, actually,
No.
I can actually answer that, being on the committee. They are fully aware of what timeline we have. It's not a deadline timeline, but we know where we are. As a matter of fact, the union actually met with the architects prior to the building committee meeting. And they had their own meeting and discussions and talking and stuff. They didn't attend our meeting, but some very enlightening things came during our public meeting that I wish they were there for. But at this point, they are aware, I'm sure they are, that it is now going out to have a survey done to get the solid numbers on what it's going to cost for this police station. So that's the number we need. And I would recommend, as soon as we get that, we get it to the taxpayers to vote up or down.
When is your next, meeting
14 this one.
of this month? Would there be any other, I have heard that Ms. Forrest and Mr. Rogers would like to attend. Is there any other council member? Would we need to, would we have to post it if?
It's their
It's
meeting.
their meeting, so we do not have to post it because we're there.
Right.
So, good to know. So if you are available November 14th, at what time?
Starting at
Starting at 3? And where is it held?
DEA.
And
Please remind me.
Thank you.
thank you. Moving on.
Vote, voting under advisory.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Keeping me on budget.
That was my motion.
So we had Gordon made the motion, Mr. Stone seconded it to take this under advisement. Any further discussion? All, yes.
I just have one question. Are you all going to vote that meeting, or, because I'm just wondering about quorum?
Well, that's what we,
It's their
I'm just
meeting.
asking, it's their meeting, it's not us, so we do not need to, right. So, but I will not be present.
I don't know either. It's been-
I realize that's some.
It's like the all, a shovel will never shine up at a planning board meeting. It's not, has to be posted, it's not. I mean,
I'm sorry.
All in favor?
Aye.